but in your book factorization is given mixed exercise. If you see exercise 5.5, the questions which are given, they are all mixed up and the part is not written in detail. So I am just telling you factorization, how it is done and it is what. So if we take some example of factors and then understand what is done in factorization and how it is done. So let's take some example that when you factorize, then there are some conditions which you have to follow. So factorization will be like you factorize numbers. So I am writing a question here and which will be now if this number is given and you have to factorize. In your book, if you see, all the questions are mixed. So if we have to factorize this number, then we will see the numerical, that is the number first. Now in this question, the numerical or the number is 9 and 18. So just see the basic. First we will factorize like we find the HCF. I will find the HCF of 9 like you do. So if I will write 9, I will write 3 into 3, 9, like you have done earlier. So and then 18 will be 2 into 9, 3 into 3, 9, and 3 into 1, 3. So the factors of, I am writing both the numbers separate, and then we will see what is to be done. So let's write 9x square y in prime factor form. Divide all, both, there are two terms in this, first term and second term. In both terms I will factorize. So 9x square y means 3 into 3 is 9, multiplied by x square means x into x multiplied by y. So the value of 9x square y is 9, which means 3 into 3 from the prime numbers with the prime factorization. 3 into 3, which is 9, and then you will factorize 9, that is number, and the variables. So 9 becomes 3 into 3, 9. X square means x into x and y means y. In the same way, we will write 18x cube y square. So 18 will become, factors of 18 are here. So 2 into 3 into 3. This is the factor of 18. Now x cube means x multiplied 3 times. And this is multiplied by into y into y. So what has happened? I have factorized both the numbers 9 and 18, x square, x cube, y and y. So these are the factors. Now like you do HCF, we will do HCF of numbers here. So what is the first number common? It is this number common. 3 is common. You have done like this. Then this 3 is also common. So we will take common of the numbers. Then we will take common in variable also. So x is common. Then this x is also common. And 1y is also common. So what is being taken common? 3 is common. One more 3 is common. This 3 is common. 3 is common. X and y. Into x into x into y. So the factors are 3 into 3 into x into x into y. So the HCF becomes 9x square y. That means in this question the HCF is 9x square y, which is the common factor. So this is the first part of factorization. Now the question says factorize this, and the question is given as 9x square y minus 18x cube y squared. Now we have to find HCF of this. So I have found the HCF is this. Now how do you factorize and how do you write? The step I am telling you. Both the numbers, I have found the HCF as this. Method you can revise again. Now this HCF will divide both the terms. Like if I divide this by 9x square y, this is HCF and the question is here. This question and this number is divided by the HCF. Then 18 will also be divided by. Now what you get if you divide this? So this is 9, this will divide x square, y and y. What is left? 1. And this 9 will divide this, it will become 2. X square and x3. Now you have done exponent, so it will become x3 and this is 3 here and this is 2. So 3 minus 2. Y is again 2 minus this is 1. So this is 9x square y, 9x square y. What I am doing, the question was given this. This is question number, I am explaining the HCF. So these two numbers are there. This is a binomial term. So you will find what is common between two by using this method. So see the video again, you will understand how to find HCF. I have found HCF 9x square y. Now this 9x square y will divide both the terms, this also and this also. So when I divide 9x square y by this and 18x cube by this, I am getting answer as 1 minus 2x y. This is 2 minus 1. So this is the answer. And now what we do, how we got this answer? By dividing both the terms. Now when you are told factorize, we don't show all these steps. In factorize, when you are told, we don't show this. We directly solve. And now I am writing the question here. So the question is written factorize 9x square y minus 18x cube y square. So what I will do, I will find HCF which I have found, and the HCF is written first. What is HCF? The common number between this. So that means the HCF is the number which will be able to divide both. And how do you get? By this method. So 9x square y, and in the bracket the answer which came, this is to be written. So your answer simply becomes 1 minus 2xy. Now how did 1 minus 2xy come? It is coming by this. First find HCF. Now the question is 9x square y. Divide both the numbers by the HCF. So this is the HCF. It will divide this also, and then it will divide this. So I have shown the division. This is the division. After dividing, I am getting this as the answer. So this is my factor. So factor, this is my factor number 1, and there are two factors I have got. Factor number 2. Factor number 1 is then HCF, which is 9x square y. This is my first factor, and second factor is 1 minus 2xy. So there are two factors, and these two factors are written like this. So we don't show all this long step. I have just told you to understand how we factor, how do we get this number. Okay, let's see one more question. Now these questions are mixed in your book. They are not given in a sequence. So I am just telling you some questions so that you understand how it is to be done by using the factorization. So in your book, as I am saying, the factorization is not given systematically. They have given all mixed questions. So let's see one more question. And the next question I am writing is 15a cube b 15a cube b plus 10a square b square. Now this is factor of two numbers. This is factorization of three numbers. Okay, three numbers factorization. So we will do the factorization in the same way in mind. Now either you do it in your mind or you can do the way I have told you. Factorize HCF of, first you will find HCF of 15, 10 and 25 by using the prime factor method which you have done in class 5. So what is the HCF of 15, 10 and 5? It is 5. 5 is the HCF. So now what do you do? Again I am writing 15a cube b, 10a square b square, 25a cube b cube. So 15a cube b, 15a cube b. The factors of this are by this factor method. The factors will become 3 into 5 is 15, a into a 3 times and b. See, 15 means 3 into 5, a power 3 means a into a and b. 10 means 2 into 5 is 10 and then a square. So it will become a into b into b. Then 25, factors of 25 are 5 into 5, 25 multiplied by a into a into b into b into b. See this step. So there are three numbers given. It is a trinomial. First number, second number, third number. You will factorize all the numbers. I have factorized 15. 15 factors are 3 into 5. Then it is a cube b. A cube b is written in factor form, product form. A3 means a into a. Here a2 means a into a. Here a3 means a into a 3 times. Okay, this is already explained. You can watch this again. Now, what is common? Like you do HCF. In all three terms, neither 3 is common, neither 2 is common, but only this 5 is common. Then A, you can see A is common here also. So A is common. This A is also common. Then A, B, B, A. So A is not common now, but B is common. B is here, B is here, and B is here. So it will be. So what has been taken common? Yes, so what is common now? 5 is common, A is common, A is common, and B is common. So in the three numbers, 5 is common, A is common, A is common, and B is common. This A is not common, B is not common. So the HCF becomes 5A square B. 5A square B. Now this A square B, as I have told, will divide each term. This 5A square B will divide this also, and this also. And when you divide, it will give you this answer 5A square B, and you have to write it in factor form. So when you write in factor form, I will imagine I am dividing 15. So let's see, what do you get? 15A cube B divided by 5A square B. 5A square B. What will you get? 5 will divide, it will become 3. A will divide, it will become A, and B will cut. So what is left? 3A. So here the answer is 3A. Second number is 10. 10A square B square. This will be divided by, again by the HCF, 5A square B. Now when you divide, 5 will divide, it will become 2. A square and A square will cut. B and B will become B. So A square and A square becomes 2 minus 2, 0. B, 2 and 1. You must know exponent. So 2 minus 1 will become B. So I have got first number, third number is 25 a cube b cube divided by again the same SCF, it is 5a square b. Now when you divide, 5 will divide this, it will become 5 a square and a3. The power will subtract, 3 and 2 will become 3 minus 2. So a and b3 and b1 will become b square. So I have got three numbers after dividing, and these three numbers are written inside, and that is your answer. So 3a plus, there is a plus sign, so I will put plus, so it will be 2b. There is minus sign, so I will put minus here, and it will become 5ab square. This is the answer. Okay, so this is the most common type of factorization, where we factorize by finding the common number. And how do we find the common number, I have explained in this video. You can watch this, understand, and then see how do you write factors. This is the factor which I have got, and here also I have got the factors. So I have got two factors, two questions solved, and if you want, I'll give you a question. So try this, a question I am giving you. Nine x cube y square minus 3xy cube plus 15x cube y cube. So this is a question for you. So note down this question and try to solve it in the same way which I have given. Okay, I can give you one more, and this question in your book is, yes, this is B part in your book, and it is written as 24x cube y square minus 36x square y z. So these two are the questions. They will be solved by using the same method which I have told you just now. So first understand how do you find, this is question number 1, question number 2, they are extra questions. So this will you will make you understand that how do you take common. So you will find HCF of first the numbers, then x and y. In this you will find HCF of 24 and 36 by the HCF method. In question 1 you will find HCF of 9, 3 and 15 by HCF method, x cube y square x y and by the HCF method. And then the process I have explained, try that process which I have explained. So this which we have explained, you can watch the process, you will understand what is to be done, how did this number come, then what do you do with this number. But in exam I have told that you don't have to show all this long process, you don't have to show all this you can understand. You have to directly write the answer like I have written here. You will write the answer and the answer will come this one. So after the question you can directly take common and write the answer. You don't have to show all this working. This is for you to understand how it is done. In the same way, watch this with explanation also. You will understand how do you take common and what do you do. And then the question which I have given you is to be done. These two questions, try them, and then I will explain next method of factorization in the next class. So for today you revise this, then we will continue in class tomorrow. Good night.